Now, the next part of the webinar is where we want to give you in 10 to 15 minutes an idea about Distilogix and the technologies that we represent. We were so happy to hear from our panelists today, but we'll put it in a presentation just so that you see the logos and remember what the value of the solutions that the value of the technology and the solutions that we offer in the region. So as Distilogix, we aim to be, and we've done everything to happen to make it happen, to be your most trusted and reliable partner. We call our journey since we started a journey to value, because that's what we want to continuously deliver to you as our reseller, our end customer, and as our technology partner. This is why in our presentation, in the first slide of our presentation, we've got the three stakeholders that we take care of in our presentation: the technology vendors, the resellers, and end customers. And being a regional distributor, we don't deal directly with end customers. This is why we have to maintain the channel partnership to make sure that our resellers are empowered and enabled to deliver the technology value to their end customers. We'll be there for end customers to support you through the channel, and we'll always be happy to engage with you. The technologies that we sell in the region are six groups of technologies. Cybersecurity, where we brought to you technologies that we are brave enough to say provide 100% protection. And when 100% protection makes a difference, we will tell you today in a brief why we are so bold in our statement and why we believe it happens. But we want you to join us in February when we run the technical sessions. We call it the Tech Feb, where we run the technical sessions so that you can see firsthand and experience firsthand how this statement and where the statement comes from. We also are passionate about open networking and SDN. We've carried the flag of open networking in the region for a long time. We believe in openness. We believe in ability to select what really suits you, whether it's hardware or software to run your communication platforms. Whether it's white switches, SDN, with no vendor lock or anything related to being stuck with proprietary protocols and stuff like that. We also have a group of solutions that take care of your user experience. So if your end customer has thousands of end users and their IT team want to know that a customer that is in a branch that's 1,000 miles away from the head office is facing a problem when they log into the system, or facing a problem when they launch an application, and they want to be able to proactively fix those issues and help enhance the end customer experience. That's what we get under user experience. We've got digital workspace management group of solutions, where digital workspace is everything that surrounds you to do your job, whether it's your operating system, the applications that you use, the communication tools, the collaboration tools. That's your digital workspace. The digital workspace management is when you want to do stuff with that, such as migrate from Windows 7 to Windows 10 and want to make it smooth, without hassles, with the profile going smooth from one platform to another, moving it from a virtualized solution into cloud, for example. That's where you get digital workspace management. We've got the tools that I call the magic sticks that makes your administration life much easier when you have to manage that. And we've got what I call data availability, which is anything that's around backup to make sure that your data is available. Data availability and backup is essential in today's world when we have a ransomware attack every minute and every single second in our region. You want to make sure that your data is safe somewhere, is segregated into multiple destinations, easily collected and restored so that you recover. if you were exposed to a ransomware attack in a very simple way, in a very simple administration and configuration tools and methods. And finally, we've got the virtualization add-ons, where we add stuff to help you get the best of your virtualized environment. We don't do your virtualization. We don't sell Citrix. We don't sell VMware, but we've got everything that you need around them, starting from the zero clients, these solutions that detect the architecture, that look at the architecture of your virtualized environment and make sure that it delivers the required performance, all the way to the print management at the enterprise level and to desktop as a service if you want to get your desktop, your operating system from the cloud. And in our cybersecurity, we've got like two amazing products. We've got Commodore. Commodore Security is the only cybersecurity company in the field that publicly in their website tell you that we provide 100% security for your endpoints, because they've got it right from every angle. They did not focus only on the EDR. They did not focus only on the antivirus. They did not focus on reporting and AI. No, they brought everything, including a very unique technology in the middle that does auto containment, which is Valkyrie, which is their signature product, which allows them to publicly say that provides you 100% protection for your endpoints against malware and ransomware. They've got other solutions such as MDR, cloud workload protection, for microservices, cloud-based SIEM, secure internet and email gateways, SOC as a platform if you want to explore it one day as an MSSP. And we've got a brilliant product, Keeper Security. Keeper Security does provide you with password management with our business, enterprises, MSPs, and they provide you with secrets managers, which is the application needed for a privileged access. Password management is where you manage the password for all of your employees, either because you want to access online platforms from the government, for example, and you don't want to give the usernames and password to everyone. You want to manage it centrally, and you want to make sure that their passwords are safe. And with the secrets manager is when you take it to the privileged access, which is the administrators. You don't want to change the password every time your administrator leaves. If you have 10 admins taking care of your routers, switches, servers, and everything, you don't want to change it every time they leave because they share the same password. You want to know what they are doing, and they add a great service on top of that, which is the dark web monitoring and account takeover protection, to make sure that your identity represented by the password is the core of a zero trust network. The next slide is about open networking, but I want to play a game a bit with you guys before I move there. I want to run a practice question, just a practice question. The question says, the cybersecurity company that provides 100% endpoint protection against ransomware. I would love to see your answers in the chat. Is it Commodore Security? Is it Palo Alto? Is it CrowdStrike or Trend Micro? Okay, it is Commodore Security. Back to the presentation. With open networking is where you get the best of technology, but yet you are not locked in or locked with your vendor. You don't have to follow proprietary protocol. It's a huge community that develops software such as PK8 or hardware such as Edge Core to provide you with this. A huge community that contributes to developing applications that run on top of your switches and routers, or to run management software applications. It's a huge community with lots of features that I want to explore today with both PK8 and Edge Core. And I've got a practice question for you too about open networking. Oh, sorry, before open networking, let's go to Keeper Security. So, which of the following is provided by Keeper Security? This is, guys, just a practice question, okay? Which of the following is provided by Keeper Security? Is it password management only, secrets manager like PAM, privileged access management? Is it dark web monitoring, or is it all of the above? I would love to see your contribution in the chat. It is all of the above. Back to the presentation. Oh no, before the presentation, let's go back to the second question about open networking. So which of the following options represents, which one of the following options represents a benefit of open networking? Is it being able to avoid being locked to specific vendors? Is it the flexibility of network operating systems? Is it having easier changes and additions, or is it all of the above? It is all of the above. My next slide is about user experience, and in simple words, if your customer cares about what their client, their users, your customer could be a telco provider or a utility with thousands of branches around the region. If they care about their branch offices and what the user goes through when they log in, when they try to launch applications, then these solutions are the magic sticks to look at. You remember the days when we used to go to some branch offices for services, government and telco, and say, oh, the system is slow, system is not, it's disconnected, and all of that. If your customer really wants to proactively fix those problems before even the end user complains, if they want to be able to plan properly forward, to look at how much hardware they need to buy, what kind of software they need to add to enhance the experience of their users, then Liquidware and Goliath technologies are the answers for that. And again, I got a practice question for you guys about user experience. The question is, user experience enhancement requires 1, hiring a new user to do the job and firing the existing user, or installing Microsoft Word, or proactively monitoring and resolving login and applications launching issues, or none of the above. It is proactively monitoring, resolving login, applications launching issues, and much more. The next slide is about digital workspace management. And as we said, digital workspace is everything that surrounds you from the digital world. We're digital native today. Management is when you want to do stuff to it. You want to seamlessly migrate between systems or to the cloud. You want to isolate the master image from applications so that changes will be dealt with. You want to have a profile unity for users so that users will always be having the same experience no matter what you do to them, no matter where you move them, no matter what platform they use. And our leader of this technology is Liquidware. And data, sorry, I've got also a question, a practice question for you. So digital workspace, where is it? Digital workspace involves to have profile unity for users, to be able to isolate images from applications, or all of the above. It is all of the above. Back to the presentation, which is data availability. And our start here is Vembo. Vembo provides you with whatever you need on premises or on the cloud to be able to back up your data from different sources to different destinations in the most simplest way I've ever witnessed before. They've got a brilliant technology behind how to make it easy for admins to manage multiple destinations, multiple sources, fragmentation of the backup itself, building a proper backup strategy that could be granular or a mix of anything. That's what we have. And the practice question about this slide is, data availability and backup provided by Vembo provides you with simplified backup configuration and administration, multiple options of source and destination backup, or all of the above. It is, again, all of the above. The last piece of my presentation is virtualization add-ons. We're happy to have Tenzek today. They're leading the market when it comes to zero clients, zero and thin clients, where you get those, when you get really the best of a virtualized environment, you save in your capital investment, you get those devices that live for 5 or 10 years, replacing existing laptops and stuff like that. Very useful for universities and, you know, even like multiple, when you have bigger organizations that want to control the end user endpoint from security point of view or even from performance point of view. They've got massive options that work with VMware, with Citrix and different virtualized environment, with beautiful operating systems and beautiful management platforms. We've got also, of course, we've got also ATRAS and ZTEM. With enterprise management, we've got from ZTEM and Tri-Cirat, and we have a desktop as a service from Tehama. This is something that is going to be big this year, where you get your desktop from the cloud. Your desktop is your operating system, your applications, and your profile. And the practice question for this is, which one of the following Distilogix does not have in the virtualization division? Is it Tehama desktop as a service? Is it Tri-Cirat and ZTEM enterprise prem management? Is it Citrix and VMware? Is it Tenzek, ATRAS, ZTEM, Zero, and thin clients? And the answer to that is Citrix and VMware. We do not sell Citrix and VMware. We help you with stuff that sits around Citrix and VMware so that you get the best